In today's special episode, I review a soap that has sugar in it and go into the science behind why sugar is such a great additive in soap. Then Cale makes lamb shank stew for dinner. All of that and more in Vlogmas Day 21. Good morning, Dempsey and Jiggy. This looks cozy with the fireplace there and a basset hound and a tree with presents underneath it. Jiggy, stop eating the tree. Good morning, guys. Today is another cold day in Calgary. Colder than yesterday, minus 26 degrees Celsius. So we have the fire going to keep warm. Are you staying warm, Cale?
I'm staying warm.
So today's video is uploading and I need to get ready, so I'm gonna go and do that. Welcome to my bathroom. I have to take a shower today and I need a new soap, so I'm gonna use one of the soaps that I picked up from that Spruce Meadows Christmas market. And since it's 5 days until Christmas, I'm gonna use this festive Jack Frost soap from Acadian Heart Soap Company. And the scent notes are pine, peppermint, and vanilla. Beautiful bar. Look at that gold detail at the top of the bar. I was reading the ingredients of this soap too, and it contains beeswax in it and sugar. I wanted to test out the lather in this bar and just review it and see how it feels. I don't think I've tried a soap that had beeswax in it before, and I've heard that sugar really boosts the bubbles when it comes to soap. So I'm not taking you into my shower with me for obvious reasons, but I'm here by the tub so I can demo it for you using my tub water. Got it wet there. Going to start to work it in between my hands here. And after passing it over my hands a few times, I am easily getting literally an explosion of bubbles. I don't know if you guys are able to see that. And I initially thought that beeswax would hinder the bubbles, but it doesn't at all. Look at how bubbly it is. And I'm pretty sure that this explosion of bubbles is because of the sugar that's in this bar, and I have yet to experiment with sugar in soap, but look, I definitely need to give it a shot. So let me go shower with this and I'll give you my after shower review. So I use it in the shower. It is amazing. I was looking at the ingredients again, and there's also salt in that bar. So the additives that could be contributing to that lather and those bubbles: sugar, salt, maybe beeswax. I really want to try sugar in my soap. So if you already use sugar in your soap, let me know in the comments how you use it, how much of it do you use, and that's going to be a really fun project for 2023. But now that I've showered, I'm going to put on my face. And here's today's look. Here's a quick earring of the day. We have a honey theme. Yes, that is a honey bear squeeze bottle and a bee on one side and a honeycomb on the other side. Do you like my earring stems? For the errands of the day, Cale and I have packages we need to drop off, so we're gonna take you along with us. Let's go. Here are today's packages. And is the one in the paper bag for our friend's brother?
Yes.
So our friend's brother ordered some Bath and Body stuff, and we are dropping it off at her house so that he could pick it up from her house. Did Daisy bark at you?
Daisy's barking at me.
What are those milk cartons on the front door? That is interesting. Lots of milk cartons. This house is so magnificent. This is a perfect Christmas house. It's the type of house that a Hallmark Christmas movie would be set in, for sure.
So we are back from our outing. The roads are icy out there. It's pretty treacherous. I've seen a lot of cars out in the ditch, and I just want to check on what we got for dinner. And here's footage of me making this earlier from today. The reason why we're gathering here earlier today is because this is going to be a recipe that takes a while. I'm excited for this one. It's been a while since I've done this, but we are going to be doing some lamb shanks. And we're going to be doing these in the slow cooker for anywhere between 6 and 8 hours, so let's get a jump on it. I'm excited to use a little bit of this ingredient in our mixture, nutmeg. I just filled this up a few days ago and I was like, I never really use nutmeg all too often. And there we go.
We heard the doorbell ring.
It is for you.
Let's open that tomorrow. Leave that for tomorrow's vlog. Cale is currently getting the rest of dinner going. I'm going to wrap more presents. This time using the Costco wrapping paper, which feels a lot heavier. And to be honest, probably better quality. I chose this wrapping paper. I feel like it can be used for many different occasions, not just Christmas. Doesn't have any Santa Clauses on it or any snowmen on it. And I also wanted to use this gift wrapping time to discuss on sugar as an additive. Anything that has sugar in it, so fruit purees, honey, maple syrup, very sweet things make awesome additives in soap. So what exactly does sugar do in soap? Fructose, sucrose, glucose, all boost lather in your soap. Exactly how, I'm not sure. There's some sort of science behind it that I can't really speak to. Wait a second. I was editing this and thought, why don't I look this up? It can't be that confusing, right? Wrong. I tried hard to understand the soapy science behind sugar and why it boosts lather in soap, but I was met with diagrams that look like this and words like hydrophilic, monosaccharides, and exothermic. What I did manage to gather is that because of sugar's molecule structure and how it reacts to water, this lowers the surface tension of soap. What that means is that it allows bubbles to stay bubbles for longer, which allows the lather to build up instead of bursting. Hope that helps. So not only does sugar do that, but it also adds antibacterial properties to your soap. But before you start dumping sugar into your soap batters, there's a few things you should know. Using sugar or fruit purees as an additive will almost always lead to, oh my gosh, look, the other side has this pattern. What? It's like a two-sided gift wrapping paper. That's awesome. Adding fructose or sucrose will almost always lead to the soap batter getting hotter. Another science thing that I'm not exactly sure as to why it does that. I'm gonna put Cale's present into this box and I'm gonna reuse tissue paper that I got from a Fizz Fairy order to help cover it up a little bit better. And no, I'm not showing you what it is. You're gonna have to find out after Christmas, but this is something that he's been wanting for a while. And this box is too small. Let's get another box here. I'm gonna use the Amazon box that his other gift came in. I've tried soaping with honey and I definitely think it does raise the temperature of your soap batter a little hotter than usual, at least for my batter. But I can also say that the bubbles are definitely bubblier in a soap that has sugar in it versus a soap that doesn't. So if you're looking for a lather boost, consider adding some sort of glucose, sucrose, fructose in your soap. You will definitely see a difference. Now to add the finishing touches. I think for the bow, I want to do a red one because this is so silver. This is a good candidate right here. Just get that on and you have a present. Now to pick out a tag. I think I like this one with the 2 partridges. Let's put this under the tree.
So we still have about a quarter of this bottle of wine. Should we just kill this off, Jerica?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
That is a lot of meat.
Shall we tear off some of that and just throw it in mine?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't finish all of that. Looks good though. Just a little parsley. And there you go. This amount of meat, much more manageable. Good job, Cale.
Thank you.
Last time we had this, there were mushrooms in the recipe, right?
Yes, yeah, there were mushrooms in it.
If you guys make lamb shanks at home and you got this far in the video, let us know if you use mushrooms or if your lamb shank stew looks like this. But Cale and I are huge lamb fans. We love lamb so much. Lamb is an acquired taste, but in this household, thumbs up from us.
It's a good meal.
So that's basically it. If you want to see more soaps by Acadian Heart Soap Company, I have her linked in my description box below. And I also have Cale's recipe for lamb shanks linked down below. If you want to cook that for yourself, we'll show you the taste test after our outro. As for making soap and bath and body products the way we do, we have so many recipes, over 80 of them on our Patreon, and you can check that out by clicking the link down below. And speaking of my Patreon, thank you to my patrons. You guys are so wonderful and so awesome, especially my Bubble BFFs right here. Your generosity is really helping the channel, so thank you from the bottom of our hearts. But that's basically it. If you want to see more Vlogmas fun, we have another 5 days to go, or 4 days, 5 days?
Yeah, 4 days. Tomorrow will be 4 more days to go, so this is the 5th.
If you want to see 5 more days of Vlogmas, don't forget to subscribe, and if you liked this video, leave me a thumbs up. And until the next one, keep smiling, keep being awesome, and have a happy holidays. Bye, guys.
Good night.
I'm gonna try a piece of lamb first.
Oh.
Yum.
That's tender.
That's so good. The veggies and the noodles, perfection. Good job, Cale.
Thank you.
So, just gonna sit in my chair, I guess.
You've been replaced.
Looks like.
Hey, stop trying to crash our date.
Chicky, you look very comfortable in my chair. Oh, sweet girl. You're too cute.